yet, I'm going to say welcome to Yellow Door Urban Homestead. I am Asia, and I'm an urban gardener growing in a small space out in my backyard. For the replay. For the replay. Hey, Broke. How you doing? Doing an impromptu live to get me through getting these seedlings up. Hi, Sidonia. Well, up potted. How you doing? Hi, Michaela. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Hey, Urban Backyard Homesteading. How are you? Hi, my capital life. Hey, Harmony. How you doing? Hi, Pescatarian Gardener. Hey, that Philly girl. Hey, Star Plant Patio Garden. Hi to Mecca. I hope I said that right. Um, do you freeze all your peppers, beans, etc.? No, I dehydrate some of my peppers and I make it into a powder. And then I do freeze some too. I got some of those I got to work on today too. That's why I went live. I was like, I could get some company. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? Hi, New World. Garden Chick. How you doing? Hi, Bedazzle Design Decor. Hi, Nisi, the Garden Rookie. How are you? Hi, Tracy, Jessica, Milan Edwards. How are you? Oh, hey, we're close, Milan. Hi, Tracy. You caught me salmon fishing again. Oh, lucky you, lucky you, lucky you. I want to go fishing tomorrow. I don't know if I will or not. I don't know what the weather is going to be like, but I want to go fishing tomorrow. I hope you catch a lot. That's so exciting. I would love to eat some salmon that I actually caught myself. That would be awesome. Company on a Friday afternoon. Yeah, I figured I'd jump on here because I need company too to get through these seedlings that I have let go out of. Like, I have not taken care of them at all. Hey, G Mama, how you doing? Hey, girl, Garden 56, how you doing? Hi, Tried and True, how are you? Hi, Marquita, maybe I might be saying it wrong. Hey, everybody. So listen, I am up potting seedlings. I don't know if y'all remember me saying that I had started herb seedlings and all kinds of seeds. They have literally been sitting on my kitchen table, not even under the lights, y'all. Let me show you. So these are the rosemary, which I'm very excited for. I want these rosemary. I do. Also, if you have a question, Henrico, hey, you close to me too. If you have a question, put it in all caps. There's no real anything going on today. I just needed some company. I finally said, get up and go do these seedlings. So these are the rosemary, y'all. The tarragon and the thyme looks terrible. So I put them on my kitchen table because I was like, if I put them on the kitchen table, I'll see them. I'll be like, you have to. You have to. Are you sitting at your desk planning out your fall garden? I love that. I was like, if it's in your view, you'll do it. They have probably been on the kitchen table for 2 weeks. And today I was like, just get up and go do it. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I figured I would go ahead and go live. The rain is about to drown my plants. I'm down in Jacksonville. Fingers crossed, no hurricanes this season. Fingers crossed with you too. It was raining here for a little while too. The rain is good though. You know when you first put them in. Congratulating on on rosemary from seed takes time. It does. It takes a lot of time and a lot of spraying the top of that soil to make sure it stays wet too. Where do you get the Burger BM6? So I get it from, in my area, we have a local feed and seed store. And if you're in my area, it's called Heretic Feed and Seed. That's the first place I saw it. I do think I've seen it online though, in case you might be able to order it offline. I don't know how much it is though. First year growing brassicas in the fall. Everything is about 8 inches tall now. What should I know specifically for broccoli and Brussels sprouts? Well, for Brussels sprouts, you should know they take forever to give you Brussels sprouts. I've never really successfully grown Brussels sprouts, like to get them to a nice size Brussels sprout before it gets too hot outside here. But they take a long time to grow. They're very heavy feeders. And I think with fall plants, as long as you have enough nitrogen, because fall plants are very much heavy nitrogen feeders. So I would say as long as you have enough nitrogen, you keeping your soil moist, because I mean, like sometimes people say they don't have to water during the like winter months and things, but we're no wetter here. Like it doesn't rain any more than normal in the winter, and I still water when I can. Like I water with rainwater if I have the ability to, and I water with the sprinkler. But once it gets cold, those things start to freeze. So keep it moist, keep it fed, and they should do well. Make sure your soil has organic matter in it. That's what I would say. Um, let's see. And y'all put y'all's tips in the comments too, because like I said, I didn't have a plan for today. Just I need to get through up potting these seedlings, which I hate doing. I have blueberry seeds. When should I start them to plant them outside? I'm in North Carolina 8A. I've never grown from seed, but I will say they say that the best time to plant out like fruit trees and perennial trees essentially is in the fall. I imagine they're going to take a little time to grow, just because it's basically a bush growing that you'll be growing. I would say start them as soon as possible, honestly, because you can plant them in spring too. But they say the best time is fall. Hi Sharice, how you doing? What a lovely surprise to catch you on live. You doing what I need to do? Yeah, I'm on the couch kind of working. Okay, yeah, I was in the bed kind of watching TV. And I was like, please get up, girl. Please get up. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Shot Boy Entertainment. Um, Started my herbs 2 weeks ago. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Thumbs up. Okay, thank you, Tonya. I appreciate that. Hey, Deborah. Uh-oh. Let's see. I started my ceilings about two here in the tropics. Did not cover them with bug netting. Mistake. Child of leaf miners have taken my babies out. I could believe that. That's one thing. If you decide not to cover, you got to be okay with what could happen. I say that all the time. I was saying, I don't know, I think it was over on my blog channel. I was like, basically, I don't cover, and if we get really bad, like low temperatures, that my whole garden could die. But I'm aware of it. I'm sorry that happened though. Hi, grow your own homestead. Hi, totally melanated. Hi, Asha Dreams Awake. I hope I said that right. Hi, welcome to Divaville. I'm sorry. Finally started posting videos that sit endlessly in my gallery. Uh-oh, something flying. I refuse to edit though because I work two jobs and I'm taking a certification class. Thank you for the encouragement to start. Totally understand that. It's a lot of work. Editing probably is the part that takes the longest. Like I can record a video quickly, but it's the editing. It's the editing. Thank you, Broke. Hi, Darlene Brown. Can you tell us about the October green stock sale for the past colors? Uh, can I tell you another video? I really haven't looked it up and I don't want to give out bad information. What I do know is it's a warehouse sale. So any colors that they have that have come out before, you'll be able to purchase them. I also know that the discount is not going to be the same on each color. And I don't know what those discounts are at this point, but I will look it up and make sure I give you as much information as I have. I think they have a frequent asked questions section. I can go and read that, and because I really haven't done it yet. I normally wait closer to the time for a lot of things just so I don't overwhelm myself trying to, know everything. Hi, Shanique Williams. How are you? Um, let's see. Does Pup have a name? It's Puppy. Okay, so I could give y'all the backstory on that. I feel like I said it before, but maybe not over here. We had two dogs. One of them, she got hit by a car. Really sad day for me. And then the other one, she ended up dying. I want to say it was from heart failure. So my kids wanted another dog. I was like, I'm not getting attached to this dog. I'm just not getting attached to it. So when I was training it, instead of me saying like, her name, which was Galaxy, that's what my kids named her. It was Galaxy. I would just say, come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. And then my kids started calling her Puppy, and that's the only name she knows. So she does have a name, but it is Puppy. Oh, thank you, Double M Despo. I appreciate it. Working on getting seedlings in every day. Yep, that's that. It's the time. Like I feel like the weather is perfect right now. Hi, Petula Clark. Hi, Tina. Hi, Melinda. How you doing? Let's see. Yes, waiting on the sale as well. I think it's gonna be good. And like I said, I'm gonna get black and I'm gonna get raspberry. What are you planting? Right now, these, I'm up potting my herbs. So this is rosemary, my oregano came up well, and my thyme came up well. So I'm just replanting these because I want them for the green stock right beside my door. I love oregano, rosemary, and thyme. I have other herbs in there too, but these are like my faves. So they've been sitting on the table just being neglected by me. So today I'm trying to stop neglecting them, get them back downstairs under the lights, because I mean they've literally been sitting on my kitchen table, which is not enough light. There is a light, I mean a nice sized window, but not big enough to be nourishing these seedlings, not at all. Uh-oh, messed that one up. It's okay. Let's see. Somebody asked you, Broke, when is your next live? I don't know if you, oh, you said not sure. I just saw it. Let's see. Hey, Pepper Rookie, how you doing? Hey, Andrew. Just processed my apples. They're cooking down now for apple butter. Oh, that sounds delicious. Absolutely delicious. Let's see. Katrina, hi, new sub from 2 months now. Oh, hey, welcome to the channel. Thank you for supporting. I just looked at their website and they have my favorite color, orange. Oh yeah, the terracotta, I think is, yeah, that's back. That came back with the blackberry. I hear everybody was wanting that. That people were not excited when that color went away, because it's kind of the color that a lot of people use in gardening. So totally understandable. But that is back. I'm not sure when these two colors go away. I would imagine for it would be winter time, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I just received my first green stock blackberry, the color 3-tier. I got 3-tier due to heavy winds here in the high deserts in California. I will start with planting. I will start with the planting Saturday. Oh, yay. That's exciting. That blackberry is beautiful too. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. I was very happy when I saw that color. Purple is my favorite color and all. Purple is my favorite color and all. So what are y'all, okay, y'all tell me in the comments, are you planting a fall garden and what state are you in? Because we all know zones matter, but they don't matter that much. What state are you, well, they matter for perennials. Let me stop saying that. What state are you in and are you doing a fall garden? Oh my God, this time looks horrible. I'm gonna just try to plant it deeper and see what happens. The time looks terrible. Yes, Georgia. Okay. Yes, Washington, D.C. Oh, you're not far from me either. I mean, a little bit further than Henrico and Petersburg, but not far. Not far. Y'all know what else I did today? I saw Nikki over on the OCD-ish chick. I was watching her video the other day, and she was saying that you could just put herbs in a brown paper bag, probably something I should know, and leave them to dry. I did that because I had a basket full of basil, and I was like, yep, I don't feel like processing this. Let's see. Yes, in Florida. Okay, cool. California, GA guys, so excited. Soul Diva, how you doing? So excited you are in live. Oh, yay. I'm glad you caught me. Planting the fall garden now, zone 5B, Illinois. Okay, cool. Yes, in Pennsylvania. Nice. So everybody's planting, a lot of people are planting fall gardens. I don't know if you saw me. Hi, Donzel. I did not. The chat is moving very fast, and because I'm using my hands, I'm not, I guess, doing it as quickly as I would do it on a normal live. How you doing? Hi, Pink Lemonade Gardener, Kelly Preston. How you doing? So yeah, okay. So what is the vegetable? Yes, in VA, trying anyway. You do it, new to garden. You know, fall is like one of the easiest times. I actually love it. Central Texas, yes, fall garden, have a community garden plot 100 degrees here. Yikes. That I do not miss that. I do not miss that. I did Godzilla broccoli last year. No size difference for me. Turn watching you with got me with like 30 plants, 30 broccoli. So sorry. I want all the broccoli though this year. I want all of the broccoli, y'all. I have started my fall garden. I sowed some seeds, but I sowed beans mostly. Laugh out loud. I did buy some starts because I need to set up my seeding station. Okay, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Did my fall seeds last year. Love it. Love it. Oh, it's still hot where you are. Yeah, I do not miss it. I'm very glad that it slowed down on the heat here. So, what is a vegetable that you really hope to grow this year for preserving? And like, do you preserve? Like, what are your methods for preserving? Have you ever thought about raising rabbits? I think about it all the time. I gotta find a spot to put them in because I tasted it for the first time this year, and I was like, oh yeah. And if I could produce that myself here, that would be great. I have 6 different kinds of broccoli going. Nice, nice. I think I did 3 or 4. I don't know. I said it in a video. Um, Broke, you'll preserve it. You eat it. Yeah. With my broccoli, I just want enough to get us through until the next fall. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to blanch that, freeze it, and freeze it. Canning and drying are my go-to for preservation. Okay, I gotta get better at canning. I got to. Hey, Garden Chronicles. Bread and butter, pickled cucumbers, about 8 jars so far. Nice, 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 nice. Um, do it. We've raised rabbits for over a year and love it. Okay, cool. I gotta find space. I'm thinking like I could put them over in the chicken area, but of course raised so the chickens don't actually lose any of their space. But I gotta find space for them, and I don't want to take up. I'm saying that now, but I don't want to take up any more space, like out in the yard, cause 2 puppies. To my daughter's point, puppy needs some room. She needs to have some room. But yeah, I do want to. I tasted it for the first time this year and I thought it was really delicious. I found it at the farmer's market and I thought it was real good. I have about 20 broccoli, 20 collards, 20 cabbage, 20 cauliflower. Oh, you got a lot. You got a lot. Hope they all live. I hope so too. I'm going to cross my fingers and send you all the good vibes for them to live because that would be amazing. Broke waiting on the sweet potatoes. Oh, yes, I saw that. I saw that. His sweet potatoes look good though. I hope you got a bunch up under there. Excuse me. I just got 2 baby chicks right now just to start small. Oh, nice. They're fun to raise too. Baby chicks are fun to raise. Having chickens in general is fun. I love it. Hi, I love your content and your garden is great. Keep on going. Thanks for sharing. Hi, Madeline Coleman. Thank you. I appreciate that. Courtney Che. Hey, Courtney. How you doing? Got my chicken eggs. Got my first chicken egg about a month ago. Took so long, changed my life. Oh yeah, because I think chickens take like 4 months to start laying. Something like somewhere close to that, 3.5, something like that. Yeah. So, how many people in here do raise chickens? Like you, or actually any meat source? What meat source do you raise? Do you have chickens, rabbits, quail? Do you have any of those things? I have 11 hens and 3 roosters. Nice. Hey Sharon, how you doing? Nice. Y'all look at this. Look at this foolishness. So Snapdragon seeds are so small. So I just kind of dumped them in here, and they were seeds that I saved myself. I'm never gonna need this many Snapdragon. This was slightly wasteful, but I honestly couldn't see how many was falling. I'm not potting up all of these. I'm gonna pot up maybe 20 or 30. I could have did one little spot. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hi Renee, how you doing? Hi, I've started a small garden, fall garden for the first time because of your videos. Oh, that's cool. But it's kind of hard to do in Seattle. It gets dark quickly. Okay. Yeah, we started getting dark early too. But the good thing though is a lot of these vegetables can grow with a shorter amount of light. They'll probably go grow slower, and you may also not get your harvest until the spring if it makes it through the winter. Are you covering? Do you plan on covering? I know that's a crazy question coming from me. But I also have a pretty mild winter. I will say that too. I have a pretty mild winter. I'm good, Courtney. Let's see here. Ponder and quail after watching your video of them. No poultry, too many predators. Okay, that's understandable. 9 chickens, 5 ducks. Oh, cool. I saw something today and they had ducks, and I was like, oh, I want some ducks. And then I just remembered. First of all, I don't have a lot of space, and ducks, I feel like it would just be poop everywhere. So that came and went. My idea of that came and went. I was like, yeah, we gonna leave that right where it's at in your head. Oh, let's see. I have chickens, 14 hens, 4 more coming next week. Very nice. 6 chicken. No one tells you how beautiful they are. They're very pretty. Like if you get a breed, my son, well, we tried to move the chicken coop the other day. That coop is falling apart. I was unhappy about it, but he was saying, he said, the black chickens are really pretty because they have like some I don't want to say fluorescent, but like iridescent colors on their flowers. I mean, their flowers on their feathers. So like very pretty. They're very pretty birds. 12 hens, 1 rooster. You are inspiration to me. Keep up the amazing work. Oh, thank you, Pretty Girl Garden. A Brown, love you. Both of your channels. I'm in the garden, but haven't had any luck yet. Lots of leaves, but it's so frustrating. But I'm not gonna give up. What are you growing? What do you like? Are you saying that for fall plants, or you saying that for the summer plants? Because the fall plants is pretty much just leaves anyway. And then depending on the days to maturity, we got a little bit of time on fall plants. Only 2 chickens at beginner. Hey KK. Okay, cool. Let's see. Where is Puppy? I feel like she's on the couch. I feel like she's laying down on the couch. Me and her just kind of chill. My son is here today because he didn't have class. He'll go to work a little bit later. But me and her just chill. We don't do too much during the day when we here. I will not be planting a lot, but collards, onions, tomatoes. I cook my collards until done, then I freeze them in a bag and have sweet potatoes planted now with okra. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I never thought about cooking my collards until they were done and then freezing them. I normally blanch those too. That's a good idea though, because then all you really got to do is take them out and warm them up. Never really thought about that. I really didn't. That's a good thing for me to think about. Doing a fall garden because of you, another garden friend bullying me. Well, I'm glad you're doing the fall garden. I think you're gonna find out that like it's a really easy way. It's a really easy time to garden. I started gardening in June. Some success, but them bugs ate everything. They was out there this year. Hoping to do better this fall. Want to make my own spices and lots of leafy greens and broccoli. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I am sending you all the good vibes on doing just that. My first year of gardening was pretty trash, but I kept going and it got better. It really did. Totally melanated says, scared to raise animals. I just lived through you and other YouTubers. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense too. I was scared of my chickens for a long time. My daughter did a lot of the like picking up and that kind of stuff. I'm not scared of them anymore. And I feel like they can feel your fears sometimes too. I learned that between now till January is called Persephone days. Plants slow down and halt because it's less light. Yeah, I didn't know that word, but yes. I want to do quail, but not there yet. Can't have chickens in my county. Okay. All right. Understandable. Let's see. Hi Robin, how you doing? Um, Mine are olive eggers. Uh-oh. Getting their first feathers now. Oh, yay. Olive eggers. I don't have an olive egger, but I think they lay pretty eggs too. I don't have one. What did I have? An Americana. I had an Americana. Hi Lenitra Horn. How you doing? Where I am in Seattle, it's not it's not the little snow we get. It's the lack of sun and fall. The sun starts to set. Oh my goodness. Around 3:30. Oh my. That is very early. I would not be happy. I would not be happy. Hey LaShonda, how you doing? I had one of your shirts on the other day. I love those shirts. My capital life. What would you plant besides broccoli in the green stock? I want to optimize my growing. Oh, I'm gonna try everything this year. I can't say that it's gonna work. So at first I wasn't gonna do it. So I'm gonna put some kohlrabi in there. I already put some kale in there. Probably collards in one of them. Anything that I have out in the garden. So I'm gonna try some cabbage in it. Kind of the same way I did when I first got it, where I just wanted to try everything and see how it went. I'm gonna try everything in mine. I've seen success with pretty much most plants, and so I think that any of them could go in there. And then maybe if that works, I could let my beds rest one year and just grow solely in the green stalks for fall. So I don't know, but I've seen people grow all kinds of things in the green stalks where it's their own only method of growing. I don't know if you watch Cassandra over at Becoming a Farm Girl. That's her only method of growing. Now, I don't remember whether she did, broccoli and cabbage and stuff in there, but it's her only method of growing and she grows a lot. So, you might want to check her out. I am so far behind. I should have put my hair up too, but I'm so far behind. It's I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Esperanza. Yes, I do. Esperanza Morano. Hi, how are you? I'm new to the channel. I love them both. And I've gotten much inspiration watching. Oh, thank you. Hi, Angela. How are you? Baltimore County, not far from me either. I had a bad garden year because I had to travel in the summer. So the sun killed my veggies. What can I plant for fall right now? Broccoli, cabbage, collards, kale, radishes, beets, rutabaga. Onions. You could plant them now, but I think it could be better if you waited until a little bit later. Kohlrabi, leeks are good to plant. So brassica family, allium family, those things are good to plant now. Let's see. Hi, Andrew. Mo's got my pumpkins last year, so did them on the porch in a big pot this year. Got 12 pumpkins. Very nice. That's nice. Hi, Tania. Hi, Brooklyn. How you doing? Hi, Aretha. I really want to start a garden channel, but I'm scared. Would love to ask questions about it. You can ask questions. So listen. I am an introvert, and I know y'all would not be able to tell that because I'd be cutting up on here. But I am an introvert. And when I started my channel, I was very nervous. But I think that if you start the channel for the reason of like just wanting to find other people, like if your reason is a reason that will keep you going, it'll push you past being scared, if that makes sense. So when I put my first video up, I was like, oh my goodness. First of all, I was like, nobody's gonna watch this, or I'm gonna get rude comments, all of that stuff. That did not happen. Do I get rude comments now? Yes, I do. But in the beginning, it didn't happen like that. And so if you started in a way of, I want to talk to other people about gardening, and you do that when you start to do it, it'll keep you going, and you'll get past the scared part and the nervous part. Because there's a lot of people making content, different types of content. People watch the kind of content that they want to watch. And again, I always say it. I just feel like if you are being yourself, your people that belong on your channel, they'll come, they'll be there. And that's my thought on it. But yeah, I was very scared, but I was also like, I see urban gardeners, but some of this doesn't resonate with me. So I was like, I'm gonna put up a channel that I would watch. So, y'all, I know I'm behind in these comments. I'm gonna scroll to the bottom. As Brooke said, I'm gonna close my eyes and scroll to the bottom to try to catch up. Okay. All right. Let's see. Is it too late to direct sow seeds? It depends on where you are. Where are you at? Hi, Petra. Hi, Mel. Um, hey, it's B Kirkpatrick. How are you? It depends on where you are. If it's too late, but I doubt in a lot of places that it's too late to direct sow. 7B, I doubt it. I'm pretty sure you can still direct sow. I rarely direct sow because I never can remember to go. The crazy part is I can remember to go water the seedlings, but I don't remember to go water the seeds. So I rarely direct sow. I don't have a lot of experience with that. I love that you started the channel. Like you, I don't have friends who are into gardening. Having this community is so helpful. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. I love the fact that I can come and talk to y'all about gardening, even in the comments, which, by the way, I'm going to get to the comments this weekend. I have been relaxing. I'm not going to tell any untruths. I've just been relaxing. I felt like I needed a little bit of a break. Still been putting out my content because I can always talk about gardening. But I do need to get to the comments. I'm going to get to them tomorrow. In case you have left a question or anything, I will get to them tomorrow. Let's see. I need your recipe for the jelly you make with the grapes. I will have to find it because last year, I'll tell you how I even made that grape jelly last year. I was sitting on the back porch doing nothing, but then I was like, I really need to figure out what I'm gonna do with those grapes. I don't want them to go bad. Then I just like Google grape jelly, grape jam. Actually, I think I Googled what can you do with muscadine grapes, and it came up with jelly. So I would have to find it. Do you have meetups for seed exchange? I have so many seeds and I would like to do a seed exchange. I'm in P-Bird. I have not ever done that. I'm not opposed to it though. I just haven't ever done it. And we are close. But no, I haven't ever done it. They have one coming up, but I feel like it's in Richmond. Let's see. I'm glad you pushed past your fears. You're awesome because you show that you can homestead in a small space. I started that way and still strive to get people to raise their own food. Oh, thank you. Do you have a channel? Kenny Dillingham, do you have a channel? I watch your videos every morning before going in the garden. Oh, cool. That's exciting. I watch garden videos while I'm out in the garden. Well, I listen to them. I listen to them because I be working. By the way, if you do like actually watch garden videos while you're in the garden, do you have like some kind of item that you purchase that holds it up? Or do you like use your tripod? How do you watch it? I never really watch, but I do listen because I lay my phone down, wherever I am, or sit it down wherever I am. So I'm wondering, what do y'all use? Such a waste of these seedlings. I do not. Okay, you don't have a channel. Okay. How did you get into growing mushrooms and how did you choose which ones to grow? Okay, so growing mushrooms. How did I get into it? I must have seen it somewhere. And then because those are the things I do. I see stuff and I'm like, oh, I want to do that. And I love mushrooms. And we had a pizza one night. We went out and the pizza had oyster mushrooms on it. And I went to try to see if I could find them in a store near me where I did not have to drive very far. And I couldn't find them. And so I was like, I probably could grow oyster mushrooms. So that's kind of how I think, matter of fact, I think I saw Sage and Stone doing it. That I think I saw her doing it, and it was after I had the pizza, and I was like, "Oh!" And I reached out to the guy that she was ordering from, and that's how I got into growing mushrooms. Um, Ain't nothing wrong with taking a break. Oh, thank you, Tanisha. Tania, I'm sorry. While I'm at home today, I push myself until on E, and that's just not healthy. It is definitely not. It is not. The calendula cream you make, will you do a YouTube, girl? I work hard to find the seeds. I will, but I think I don't have one that's just the full how you make it, like from plant to oil. But there are a few videos where either I'm making the oil, well, it's not a few, it's a video or two, where I'm making the oil and then where I'm making the salve or the butter. But yeah, I could do one from start to finish as well. It'll span over a few weeks because you have to let the oil sit with the calendula in it so it can kind of infuse into it. But yeah, I could do that. Thank you for letting me know. I am trying to start making videos based off of my comments, just because it's getting slow now. So I really don't have a lot to do anyway. Um, I watch you before I go into the garden. Oh, cool. I watch before I go into the garden. Okay, so y'all aren't watching out there. I want to watch and work all at the same time. I watch Broke Farmer and Asia prior to going to the garden for to get inspiration. I watch at night as well. Oh, thank you. I would love to hear more about your take on how you take care of asparagus. Oh, so asparagus is actually really easy, really hands off if you do it right. And this year I did not do it right because I was trying to avoid actually hand weeding, but they are perennial. So if you start them from seed, you have to wait, I want to say 3 years before you can harvest them. Well, before you should. You can do whatever you want to. I always say that. Before you should, so that they can get established. But the only thing I do is at the end of the season, like when they are done growing, I cut the ferns back and then I mulch. And then in the spring, that's another thing I did not do. You should put a nice layer of compost on them. And then they honestly just grow themselves. I don't do a lot for asparagus. They're really easy just to grow. They grow on their own really easily. I'm watching now outside. I'm watching you now outside, phone sitting on my green stock. Okay, I do use my green stock. Okay, somebody said their tripod. Someone got a stand from Aldi. Okay. All right, I need to find something because I normally just lay it down somewhere. I watch your garden videos with my coffee to get ready to go in the garden in the morning. I have a little phone stand for hands free. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right. Hi, loving my hair 74. Thank you for your continued inspiration. You're welcome. There's a net in here. That's a mess. Love your bread videos. Those will start coming back out too, even though I really shouldn't be eating it as much, but I make it for my daughter. As we cool down and I'm in the house a little bit more. Hi Dion, how are you? First time catching you live, but I watch your videos and your vlogs every time you put them out. You are an inspiration to my patio, all container garden, and I just want to say thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate that. Pink Lemonade Garden. Yeah, I have no subs, but I did my first video. Have some I need to edit, but it gives me a reason to push past the lemons life gave me. I made lemonade. I love that. I'm gonna come and check out your channel. Put your link in the chat so people can come and check you out. Quick break from work and shopping and stopping in. Hi, Saving with Raquel. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. What type of camera do you use? Right now, I'm using the Osmo Pocket 3, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I really like it. But I started with my cell phone, went to a Sony ZV-1, Sony ZV-E10, and now I'm on the DJI Pocket Osmo 3, and I absolutely love that thing. Like, I really, really love it. You going to work? Yeah. All right, I'll see you later. Have a good day, sir. Uh, what'd you say? Oh, okay. All right. Just wanted to say thank you for the green stock discount code. I got my planner in and I love the dark purple. Oh, yay. You're welcome. That dark purple was everything, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I was so excited. Oh my goodness. I bought oyster mushrooms from the store since you talked about them. They are amazing fried. They are. They absolutely delicious. Like I said, I had them on that pizza and I was like, I need some of those. I watch before and after being in the garden. Okay. Are you still doing mushrooms? I sure am. I need to get some more. With the summer being so busy and hot, I still have the tent up, but I do need to get some more blocks and I will be doing it. I like when you say out there in my backyard, you're truly inspirational. Inspiration, Asia. Oh, thank you. Y'all hear my accent, and to me, I'm like, I don't hear an accent, but y'all be like, you definitely got an accent. Your channel has pushed me to get a green stock, but I only got a 3 tier, so I put some starts. And also I am planting seeds. Okay, cool. I think you're gonna love it. I mean, I absolutely love mine. Now that I kind of understand the watering, I understand the how I plan to fertilize. I mean, even before that, I was loving it, but like now, I'm like, okay, cool. I got this. Are you growing beets? If so, are you going to direct sow or transplant? I'm not growing beets, but when I do grow beets, I normally direct sow. There's only a few things I direct sow. Beets are one of them. Let's see. Hi, Sheila ZTK. Hello, I'm an avid gardener, always looking to learn more. I retired around the same time you left your job, an introvert and love spending more time in the garden and craft and love your channel. Oh, thank you. And you're near me. I remember that now. And we met too. I remember that now. Do you start your onions from seeds, starts, or sets? And do you overwinter or plant them out? So I start them from seed. I've also grown them from the started plants and sets. I preferred the started plants, but I am starting mine from seed. It's some over here that look absolutely terrible. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh my God. They look horrible, but I'm gonna plant them up and then I'm going to fertilize them with some fish emulsion. I think they'll bounce back. The problem is they haven't had any light, but this is another thing that I gotta do today is get those done. It's a whole bunch of stuff over there I need to get done. Could you tell us the nursery you go to other than Heretic Feed and Seed? I come into Richmond area 3 to 4 times a month. I also go to Boulevard Flower Garden. That is in Chester off the highway. I also go to, what is the one? Cross Creek Nursery. That is in Midlothian area. And the Great Big Greenhouse sometimes. And that's in the Midlothian area too. So those are the places that I'll go to. I don't go to Cross Creek and the Great Big Greenhouse often because it's a 30-40 minute drive and I don't want to. I don't like driving. But if it's something that I really need, I will go up there. Let's see. I just got a tripod and a selfie stick, but I haven't launched my channel yet. Okay, this is the Farmer Charlie. I've done everything from getting the channel name and securing the website and even the store. Oh, well, you just about there. You almost there. Y'all know what else I didn't do? Plan. Playing my YouTube channel. I just was like, I recorded like 3 videos because I was like, if you're going to do this, you at least need to have some content to keep it going. I didn't even plan the channel. I just like, I don't know. I do stuff like that sometimes. Like I didn't plan my garden. I just started gardening. I did the same thing with my YouTube channel. I'm not saying planning ain't a good thing. I'm just saying I didn't. I just didn't. But I need to figure out how to get the analytics down and how to edit videos before I launch anything. Okay, yeah, CapCut was really easy for me. That's what I started with editing, and I don't pay attention to analytics. The analytics that I pay attention to are views. So like that's how I know that if I put up a video inside, a lot of people might not watch, but I still do it. Um, that's how I know garden tours do better because I look at the views. I look at when people are online for posting, but even that I don't pay attention to all the time. And then I watch subscribers. Other than that, I don't pay attention to analytics. They would run you crazy. I know they're there to help me, but I don't use them. I don't. I'm sitting here at work, just decided to check to see who is on. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, hi, Sun Energy. I'm glad you made it. Thank you for giving me the push I needed to start a garden. You are welcome. Sow vegetables for the first time for seed. I hope I have the patience you have separating this mess I have over here. Listen, because it takes patience. Yeah, it's well, that's why they were sitting on this table so long. Good afternoon, lovely lady. I came across your live about 4 months ago. I absolutely love it. The interesting part is I've started to put your videos on to go to sleep because you are so peaceful. Oh, that's good to know. Hi, Jazz LP. I went back and watched all of your videos from day one. You've grown so much, girl, giving me hope. Oh, thank you. Yeah, some of my earlier videos, cringe worthy. And then there was a point when I was moving the camera so much, I said, girl, what were you thinking? But I feel like I've gotten better. Somebody did mention that the way that I have started editing my videos feels like light flashing. I guess because I cut out where I'm taking breaths pretty much. It's easier to edit like that. But I've tried to start kind of leaving some of the breaths in there. I don't want people to feel like it's light splashing when they watch my video. I did take offense, but I did see it. Let's see. All right, y'all, closing my eyes and going down. If you have a question, just type it again in caps because I'm very far behind. All right, let's see. Just got done canning a bushel of tomatoes. Mine did not do well this year. I bought the bushel at the farm stand. At least we have some for the winter. Nice, nice, nice. We love that. I said I was gonna start doing that a little bit more for the things that didn't do well. But that's another thing. I still got tomatoes packed in my deep freezer, and I'm gonna have to process those soon too. Won't be this week, but I have to process those too. I'm just gonna make them into a sauce that I can use for spaghetti sauce and stuff like that. Spent the summer setting up 9 raised beds, nice, and 4 green stock. Not much planted, laugh out loud. Purchased green stock number 5, going for 6 in October. Okay, nice. Are you planning to plant them soon though? Like for fall, or you just waiting until the next season? You just getting set up? Um, just wonder, just asking. Let's see. I do watch your videos just to sleep. I have learned so much, by the way. I planted an avocado tree in February and it didn't come up until August. Oh, yeah. The avocados, I feel like in general, because I started avocado from seed one time, like just before I started gardening, I just was interested to see if it would work. And it did sprout from the little pit inside of the avocado. It's kind of cool. It was kind of cool. I don't feel like I need any more of these snapdragons. Let's see. Do you have a green stock link? Their 3-tier are BOGO, and I'd like to use your link. Yeah, I do. I posted it in the community section earlier today, probably 8 something this morning. There's a link over there, and you get $10 off if you spend $75. And I appreciate you wanting to use my link. Let's see. I purchased 2 green stalks utilizing your Yellow Door 10 code. Thank you for the discount and all the free advice you provide. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the support. I really do. Hi Audra Pleasant. Good morning. Where are you at? It's afternoon here. It's like 1 something. Um because of you, Asia, I planted delicata squash. Can't wait to taste it. I think you said it tastes like sweet potato, and then I'm super curious. It does. It's really good. I hope you like it. I only got one to save seed with this year, but it was really good. When you add comments on the screen during your videos, could you leave them on the screen a little longer? Some of our it moved. Some older folks need a little longer time to read them. Yes, I could do that. Thank you for telling me that. I will do that. I have 2 green stalks and I didn't have a good year, but I'm going to start early for next year and also start more as well. I have been shy in the process, but going to really get at it. Okay, yeah, cool. So, what? I had 2 green stalks, I think, that I was like, girl, you ain't do this right. You ain't do this right. Um, I wish I could afford a green stock. I have to say, but yeah, I totally understand. I did not buy a green stock for 5 years, and some of the reason why is I was like, that's a good amount of money, and I'm just kind of frugal that way. But when I finally did, I was like, oh yeah, this was that. I definitely should have did this 5 years ago. But I definitely get that. Totally understand. Let's see. All the research says avocado trees supposed to sprout within 48 weeks. Wow, and that it probably did take that long. I don't know. It took a while though, for sure. For the most part, they are planted, but I'm gonna plant them all to see what happens. In addition to the 3 raised beds. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I like that. I like that idea. You know me, I'm always gonna see what happened. Yes, comments on the screen longer, please. Okay, I'll do that. Move the shishitos to the greenhouse and it's thriving after the air got chilly. Oh, nice. I didn't even think about moving my peppers to the greenhouse. I can't do it now, but well, I mean, I could put the bags in there. Huh. Thank you for saying that because now I'm thinking. Asia, with the green stalks, do they move in the wind? So mine do not, but I always tell people I have some. I'm pretty sure I have a different microclimate because I have the privacy fence. So I don't think I get this, like the wind as strong as it really is. But what I will say is if you know you're going to have a windy day, if you know you're going to have a storm, water them well because that's going to weigh them down. I do that. And I have heard, so we have green stock meetings where a lot of people who are, well, the people who are affiliates, we meet, and a lot of people say that they water them really well before it rains or before it storms, and that helps it. But even when it's windy here, I don't feel mine. I don't feel mine. Feel it. I don't see mine moving. Let's see. I have 4 green stocks now. I'm waiting for the warehouse to get the pink and black. Ooh, that would be pretty. My mom bought my first green stock and I'm obsessed since. Totally understand it. Gardening while black. Asia, tips on growing onions from starts. Mine have struggled and not germinated. The germination, I don't have an issue with the germination. Mine is actually getting them to bulb. I would say for germination issues, they're very easy to germinate. So I don't know if maybe you want to work on making sure the soil stays moist, because that's really the only thing you need for germination is the soil to be moist, and then they come up. I personally haven't had any real problems getting onions to germinate. And matter of fact, good thing we're talking about onions, and that's what I'm doing now. I just put a whole bunch of seeds in one cell tray, and then I let them come up like that. The biggest thing is just making sure you have fresh seeds. I think, and y'all can correct me in the comments, I think onion seeds are one of the ones where the germination rate drops drastically over time. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. But I mean, fresh seeds as well as making sure your soil stays moist, that should do it. Cause I've never had an issue with onion seeds germinating. I was texted, so it messed up resources. Avocado is supposed to sprout 4 to 8 weeks. Oh, okay. I know it took a while, and at that point, I really wasn't paying attention because I was literally just doing it for fun, just for fun. I wasn't actually gardening at that point, but I know it took a while, and I started one for someone else. It was just something I was doing for fun. Only to find out later on in life that I would actually be gardening and actually love it. Love it. I have 4 green stalks and they did not move through straight wind that knocked over 40-foot tall trees. Okay. Yeah. I haven't had a problem. Green stalks have sold almost each month of the year, and I have 25 planted 3-inch in the box planned for next gardening layout. Okay. Would you plant a delicata squash again? I grew this twice. It grew very well, but only produced 3 total. It was my first time growing it. Are they normally productive growing plants? I would absolutely plant it again. And I don't get a whole bunch of them off of one plant, but it's worth it to me because I think they are absolutely delicious. I don't think I get a whole bunch off of one plant. I think one plant, yeah, more like 3 or 4. It's not a lot. And it could have been I needed to, fertilize a little bit more, add some more organic matter. But I would plant it every year because I really like the taste of those. And the crazy part is I'm not a sweet potato fan. I'm not a big fan of the texture of sweet potato, but I do like the taste of it. So yeah, I would grow it again. I liked it. My green stock fell over in a bad storm last year. Oh no, Tika baby 712. I mean, I have seen it where they do fall over. I haven't had that issue though. Mine are in bags. I have another greenhouse coming today that I put my jalapeno and poblanos in it. Okay. I might give that a try. I might move mine in there because we're having like pretty chilly nights here. Our days aren't chilly, but our nights are. Um, let's see. Oh, Broke asked about the green stalk. Somebody answered. I didn't see it. I'm sorry, y'all. I between my hands being down here in the comment section just moving fast, I did not see it, Broke. My bad, my bad. Mine are not budging. What is that about? Are you talking about the onion seeds? um yeah, these were like these ones that I'm up potting now, like fresh onion seeds I ordered this year. It's soil everywhere, y'all. Literally everywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna fertilize these really good and get them to growing because these are the candy hybrid ones, which I'm very interested in trying. So I think I got them from Haas, maybe. So I'm very, very interested to try these. Let's see here. Love all you do. Container gardening in Illinois. Green stalks and grow bag gardener. Nice. And I have 4 green stalks working on 2 more. Nice. Let's see. Hey, Farmer Marshall, how you doing? Onion seeds. Okay. Yeah, those are my thoughts. You welcome Little Blue House from farm in Mexico. My green stocks have held up well, even with North Texas storms. Okay, cool. Let's see. What fertilizer should I use to keep them healthy? The avocado. I do not know. Does anybody know a good fertilizer for avocado trees? And they are in ground. Do you make onion and garlic powder? I do when I get enough. When I get enough of a harvest, which I struggle with garlic and I struggle with onions, but I still plant them every year. Every year I still plant them, but I do. I actually really like making the powder out of them. I really do. Speaking of shishito peppers, I planted 24 plants this year, and oh my goodness, I was shishito out. Yeah, they are very prolific. You don't need 24 unless like you're feeding a lot of people or you planning to give them away. And I don't know of a way to preserve them. Like I wish I did, because I would love to have some shishito peppers during winter. But yeah, 24 plants. I'm sure you were shishito peppered out. Let's see. Quick question. I'm looking at the BOGO deal and would like to know your thoughts on the original versus the basket weave. I love the basket weave. I love the basket weave, but in my frugal thoughts, the basket weave does the same thing the original does. I'm just going to say that. It just looks prettier. It just looks cuter, but they do the same thing. So that's my thoughts on that. My preference is basket weave though, because I like it. Hi, the lady. How are you? What information can you give someone getting their first set of chickens? Help, because I want some. Let's see. Make sure that you have somewhere safe for them to be. They are, depending on where you are raising them at. I raised mine in a dog kennel, not a kettle, a dog kennel. And they were slightly messy because I had pine shavings at the time. So they, kicked those out. They were a little messy. I would say get a book or two, and maybe if you don't want to get a book, just do a little bit of research, because there are things that you might not know, like pasty butt. Pasty butt is a thing that can happen, and it could take a chick out quickly if you don't, take care of it quickly. So I would say basically do some research. I didn't do a lot of research, but in some cases, if I had, I would have known stuff. And I wouldn't have been freaking out or wondering because I would have already done some research. So I'm the do no research queen, but I don't tell other people not to. Because apparently I like to be stressed out about stuff that I didn't research. All right, my bad, y'all. I have 5 green stalks, 1 Vigo elevated garden bed, and about 40 grow bags and pots. Of all my containers, I like the green stalks best. Okay, cool. Yeah, they are very nice to have. I will say that. Good afternoon. Let's see. I have 2 delicata plants going with about 9 squash on 2. Oh, nice. That's very nice. I love that. Does YouTube require a certain amount of videos per week, or do you make your own schedule? I make my own schedule. Yeah, I make my own schedule just because I kind of want YouTube, the algorithm, and I want to make sure that, I put out enough videos, for people to want to come back to watch. But also, the algorithm, as I understand it, this is what people say, because I don't really know. The more you post, the more views you get, the better chance that that YouTube will put the video out there for people to see. That's what they say. But also, I need to be on a schedule. I think I said that when I left my job, because like today, when I was laying in that bed, I definitely could have been doing something else. So I like to give myself a schedule, but YouTube doesn't give you one. You can post as much or as little as you want. I know people who post 2 and 3 times a day. I ain't got it in me, but I know people that do. I caught a live. Hey. Filling more of my cinder blocks with dirt, more broccoli going in. Nice. We love that. When are you planning to transplant your onions? I could transplant them now, but since I didn't take care of them, I'm going to try to get them out early October. That's my plan. That is my plan. And then they will overwinter more than likely. Because to everybody's point, the sun is, we don't have as much sun as we had, but we'll see what happens. I ain't good at growing them, but it's still fun to try. Still fun to try. Green stock has to be leveled and be watered good before storms. Yeah. And that I can definitely agree with. The level part, I had one that wasn't level. And one day I was walking by and it almost tipped, but it did not. But it almost tipped. I was walking by it and I think I went to turn it. And I was like, oh God. So I leveled that out. Onion seeds are most viable for 2 to 3 years max. After that, the germination greatly reduces. Okay, that's what I was doing. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? How did you come up with your YouTube handle name? So, my front door to my house is also yellow. And fun fact, that wasn't my name when I first started out. My channel name when I first started out, or not my channel. I think my channel has always been this. But my Instagram was Home Behind the Yellow Door. And so I was doing gardening. I was, doing like the same thing I do, but I think I was adding other things into it, maybe cooking. I can't really remember, but it was Home Behind the Yellow Door. And then once I got like chickens and stuff, I was like, oh, this is more of a homestead. And I changed it, but it started out as Home Behind the Yellow Door. I think I mentioned that before because I have a flag outside that says that. My sister gave it to me, and so I just kept it because she gave it to me. But that was actually my first name. But it's because I got yellow doors everywhere. I like yellow doors. I don't know why, but I do. Let's see. I tried this summer garden in the rain. Hot weather killed the plants out this year. Okay, well, Patrick, try again next year. I think you said your name was Patrick. I'm sorry. I saw that comment earlier. Yes. Try again next year. My first year was awful. I tell that story all the time. And while I was having a very awful year, I was still adding garden beds because I enjoyed even my most awful year. Let's see. I just got my first green stock. Oh, yay! That's exciting. What color did you get? I hope you love it. What color did you get? How do you plant sweet potatoes? So sweet potatoes grow from slips. So you let a sweet potato basically send out it looks like a root, but it's actually called a sweet potato slip. And then you plant those. So I feel like when I am going to plant sweet potatoes, I start doing that sometime in maybe February or March. So you can put it in, suspend it in water. So somehow suspend it in a glass of water. Or you can put it in soil, make sure the soil stays moist. And eventually you'll start to see sprouts, not roots per se, sprouts. And you'll then start to see those sprouts start to grow leaves. And eventually you'll pull that off of the sweet potato. You can root it in water, or you can just plant it straight out, I think, if I remember correctly. But that's how you grow sweet potatoes. They don't like a lot of fertilizer, as I understand it, and they like to have moist soil. So I grew them maybe 2 times now. I didn't grow them this year. I need to find a space that is where I have more space, but it's also in the sun for mine. My husband told me I don't need to get another green stalk. They dropped the dark purple one, so I disabled the camera when I knew the delivery was coming. Oh my goodness. Did you already set it up? Like, has he seen it? How did that go? Oh no. Yeah, the purple one definitely had me in the chokehold. So, let's see. My kids want to get chickens, but I don't do animals. Totally understandable. My daughter talked me into the chickens in Tractor Supply one day. I don't know what we were going there for, but it was not for chickens. But we came home with 4. Let's see. Right. That's what I said. Disable the camera. That was funny. Um, and watching you with your chicken seems expensive to care for. Um, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be expensive to take care of them. Like I see videos where people are making their own feed. If I was to have to make my own feed, my chickens would go hungry. Cause just like I told y'all today, like I told y'all, this been sitting on the table for a week, for weeks. Um, so I don't think it has to be. I think I don't think it has to be. That's what I'm gonna say. Um, Sometimes I might overdo the animal care, but I don't think it has to be. Let's see here. Do you prefer growing in the galvanized raised beds or natural wood raised beds? I've never grown in a wood raised bed. I'm trying to think. I never had a wood one. I've had galvanized, I have the cinder block beds, but I never have heard talks of people not using treated wood because the chemical, but does it really affect the garden bed? I don't know. Does anybody in the comments know? Does treated wood matter? I've never used them. But I mean, I use the blocks. I haven't noticed any problems. I haven't noticed any yet. Oh my goodness, y'all. My phone about to go dead too. That's unfortunate. I am a person who will not put her phone on the charger before she go to bed at night. It's a mess. Thank you so much for helping me with my question. Oh, you're welcome. Um, let's see. I think we might have got through most of the questions. Does anyone know if it's possible to connect two of the three tiers together? I definitely think you can, but then you're gonna have six, and that's gonna be very tall. But I mean, I'm sure you can, because the 5 is pretty tall. Let's see here. Oh, my green stock code is yellow door 10. If you do go to the green stock website. Thank you, Totally Melanated. I appreciate you throwing that out there. Thank you, Eva. That's how far behind in these comments I am. Okay. All right. Yep. Yellow door 10. When do you plan to transplant the onions? I'm going to do it at the latest, probably early October. But I have a planting chart from my local feed and seed store, and they actually say I can plant them out until December. And then, like, if these don't do well, I can still plant them in spring too. So I don't, there are things that I just be like, we're going to figure it out. Onions is one of them because I keep struggling with them. I keep struggling with them. A few gardeners in the Millennial Gardener and Rustic Gardener says there have been studies that show there isn't use to treat the wood that's toxic. Used to be many years ago. Okay, cool. Did you say how you cook your kohlrabi and how you step away from the lie? I don't know about stepping away from the lie, but my kohlrabi is, let's see. I make kohlrabi fries. I think I've done a live where basically I put flour on it, and then so I put oil on it, then I put flour on it, and I put a little more oil. I put it in the oven, let it cook, and then once it's done cooking, it'll be a little bit crispy. I put a little more oil just in case the flour hasn't like completely settled. And that's how I make mine. But you can also just put them in the oven and bake them. I'm pretty sure you could saute them. Oh, you can eat them raw. Like you can eat kohlrabi raw too. So that's how I do it. I have, let's see. I have been able to grow small onions. It's so frustrating. I could totally understand that. But to me, I mean, an onion is an onion as long as I can cook it. And I use my small ones because that's pretty much what I grow too. What's best for seedlings? Spray them on the top or under water underneath. So I spray on the top when they are small, and then I water from the bottom when they get bigger. So originally I had started watering from the bottom, but when they're small, that's a good way to open up your area for fungus nets because the soil is so wet, so moist, and the roots aren't down there to pull it up at that point. So, excuse me, y'all. So that's what I do. Let's see. I started back in July from seed and I haven't pulled them out yet. I'm in Richmond. Oh, okay. So they're still out in the garden. Are they what do you call it? Are they bulbing? Just wondering, just wondering. I think she didn't see how you cooked. Oh, okay. I didn't say, I hadn't talked about that, how I cook kohlrabi. Are you growing kohlrabi now? Yep, I have quite a few kohlrabi plants out there. They'll probably finish up like late fall, early winter. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Miss Jenkins. I appreciate that. Oh, it's okay. It was not playing. I was doing seedlings, and I said, let me just go ahead and jump on live. I can have some company. So I appreciate that so much. Modern. Let's see. Oh, y'all are talking about the wood, the treated wood. Yeah, I don't. I don't know much about it. How did you do that? Oh, okay. You're talking to Miss Jenkins. Yeah, I've never used the wood. I really wish I had put my hair up, y'all. Like, this is plucking my whole entire nerves. I guess I really did think about it when I first sat down here. And I don't want to put dirt in my hair, soil in my hair while I'm doing this. But I think I'm going to take a break after I get through this group of onions right here. But I really did want these onions because I really did want to try them. I already planted some outside, but in the green stock. But that's because I won't take care of those either. I wasn't taking care of those either. But for me not to have taken care of these are they're looking pretty good. I will say that. I will say that. Hey Angela, how you doing? Let's see. Whew. All right. Getting ready to go to work. I'm very tempted to purchase the Greenstock BOGO, but I just got the 3-tier purple delivered. I now have 3 because of you. Oh, I'm sharing it, but like I'm not trying to make anybody buy them. I'm telling y'all that. Like, but I like them a lot. A lot. Heat treated wood is best. Okay. I was thinking about wood where I was telling y'all I wanted to do raised beds, but then I was like, I feel like the galvanized or the metal beds would work better. So, well, last longer. Not work better, but they'll last longer. I'm making a whole entire mess. A whole entire mess. I'm working my family for the Greenstock for Christmas. I hope you get it. I'm trying to step my citrus game up. My pink lemon is still, still holding on. Oh, good. Mine all holding on, but I ain't got no citrus. Although it's the first year, so that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. All right, y'all. Let me see. Okay. Something is eating my leaves or my kale seedlings. Any suggestions? I don't use pesticides. I know I want to say diatomaceous earth, which is that a pesticide? That might be a pesticide. It's a natural pesticide. But I personally I pick everything. I just go outside, I check it, I pick it, I squish it. I don't use pesticides or sprays either. And that's just naturally, that's what I'm doing. Picking them and checking them at least once a day. And that has seemed to work. Except for the other day on that video when I either missed the plant and it was like literally eating up one of my leaves. But that's what I do. I'm trying to roll back through before I jump off to see if there's a comment that I didn't, well, a question that I didn't see, which I don't think that's going to work because it's just a whole bunch. It's okay. I can't keep the aphids off my eggplant. I spray with water and they come right back in hours. I 100% like that happens. That's what was happening with my peppers, and at a point I just stopped fighting. I just stopped fighting. Although people gave me a lot of good suggestions. So I want to say Castile soap. There were a lot of good suggestions, but I just stopped fighting them, and eventually they disappeared. So for now, I don't want to speak too soon, y'all, because they could come back in the next few days. But for now, they're gone. They've been gone for a while now. Yeah, me and those peppers we were struggling. Somebody said, "Girl, I remember you and those peppers. I was feeling for you." We were struggling. Kale and clay. Somebody said, "Hey, Georgia Peach Garden." Oh, thank you, Charisse. I appreciate that. Thank you for making my day better with this live and for creating this incredible community. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm glad that you are a part of it. I'm glad you are a part of it. Someone said, how do you cook your white eggplant? I sauteed mine the last time. I'm very big on sauteing vegetables because I don't like mushy vegetables. So I can control how mushy it gets by sauteing. And then that way, like if I put it in the oven, it's a possibility that it could get mushier than I want it. So I just put some olive oil in a pan and I just sauteed it with some seasoning. I feel like it would be good too with like a little bit of flour on it before you do it too. But I'm trying to watch my carb intake. So I didn't put any on there, but that's what I did because I just think I think that I can control it a little bit more. Please keep the videos coming. I will. Hi, Orlinda, Felix. How are you? I have aphids on my peppers too. I saw several ladybug larvae. Okay, see, we love that. So I'm not planning to do anything. I love that. That's what I was hoping for. My ladybugs just came way too late. The Growing Out the Box channel has some good suggestion for spraying leaves with whey. Yeah, I think I saw that video. I think I saw him do that because isn't that like the milk, the something from the milk? I think I did see it. Y'all, I will tell you, a lot of times I don't do stuff because I don't feel like it. It just seems like extra work, and so I just don't do it. How often do you water your green stalks? I'm not on a schedule with my green stalks. I check my green stalks, like I see how heavy they feel. I stick my finger down into the soil and then I decide whether I need to water. I don't, I'm not on a schedule with them. But I guess if I was to say, I maybe water them every 2 to 3 days, maybe. Right now, we've cooled off. But yeah, and then I water them heavily, deeply when I do water them, so that I'm not having to water them every day. I had mentioned in a video before, I kind of listen to make sure the water is hitting each level. So like hearing it hit the trays, the gray trays, and then that way I know that it's getting to every level. And then sometimes I also water it twice in that day, especially if it's hot. Like I'll water it, let all the water run through, and then water it again, just to make sure it gets fully watered. But I'm not on a actual, schedule with watering. I'm not on an actual schedule. Hi, Evelyn. I'm in Texas. I have to water them twice a day some days. Okay, yeah. Y'all are still hot though, right? Like 90s. We quit hitting the 90s like a week or so ago. Like, yeah. Let me see what Oh yeah, y'all, my phone about to go dead. But thank y'all for keeping me company while I get these seedlings potted up. I did a lot. I got a lot done, and I appreciate y'all keeping me company for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and put my phone on the charger so that I will be able to use it later. But all right, thank y'all. Bye.